going, guys? My name is Chase Farrow, and if you've seen my previous few videos, you know that I'm up here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, up in the Smoky Mountains with the Street Kings Rally. People are kind of all over just doing their thing right now. There goes Koi. There's one of the other C5s, C06s. There's one of the SRT Challengers. Today what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get with Benny. We're gonna go check out the Muscle Car Museum here. And then this evening we're gonna go to Foothill Parkway right around sunset. I'm gonna try and take some really cool pictures. They have some amazing vistas up there. I know Koi is gonna link up with us, and so is Dylan. The four of us are gonna go up and we're gonna see if we can get some really cool shots. So now we're gonna, look at that. Evo down there, man, that is clean. I don't know if, that might be too far for you guys to see, but this place is just absolutely wild. So apparently Slammed Enough is going on in Gatlinburg right now. And Gatlinburg is like, I wanna say like 20 minutes away from here. So a whole lot of people are staying in these big cabins here in Pigeon Forge. There's multiple rallies in town right now. On top of that, of course, Slammed Enough. And so it's like living in a Forza Horizon lobby at the moment. There's just so many cars. Like, I would say 4 out of every 10 cars I'm seeing on the road right now, like no exaggeration, are modded. It's just absolutely wild. It's such a cool thing. What you guys got going over here?
Just checking the oil.
Everything good?
Yeah. It was just a tad bit low, so I just topped it off. Nothing serious. The
amount of oil that he burned yesterday, that Dylan burned yesterday, is just wild while we were on the tail. And you could get in with one of them for a very reasonable amount of money. You don't have to spend 10, 15. So apparently he spent a lot of time like rev hanging basically in like the 5,000 range, and it was just, he said he burned by the looks of it. Well, I don't think this was all yesterday. It was probably cumulative. Quarts. Yeah, but he said about a quart, like a quart and a half. So
that's a lot.
That is a lot. Mine's fine though.
That's good.
So I guess the Muscle Car Museum here is permanently closed. So there's a Hollywood Cars. Me and Benny are about to head over there, check that out. And then after that, we'll come back and kind of get ready to head up into the mountains. I'm really excited about that. That's gonna be super cool. So before we get to it though, I wanted to come get some breakfast, and I'm gonna IHOP. And the parking lot, look at this. I've got GTO, my Z06, R35, lifted Silverado, Miata, a couple of Mark V Supras over there. I mean, dude, this city is just packed to the gills right now. There's 350Zs up front. There's just so much stuff. So this is just an absolutely wild place to be right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go get some breakfast, and then we're gonna start our day of driving. So earlier I mentioned that this city right now feels like a Forza Horizon lobby. I'm just cruising along, and there's a couple of Mark V Supras that are just ahead of me, but it looks like they're kind of taking off and going a little bit quicker, driving a little bit more spirited. I don't blame them. This is an unbelievably pretty area. The scenery through here, the twists, the turns, it's a lot of fun. But I will say, especially in a car that's this low and is built like this, it's really fun when the conditions are ideal. It is also very mentally draining at the same time. The drive up here was definitely really rough. I'm not going to pretend like it was a super pleasant experience the entire time. I mean, this car is very low. It's very heavily modified. You can hear it. It's not quiet, even with mufflers on it. But I gotta say that once we got up here and we're doing things like the tail, I'm driving on roads like this that are just absolutely perfect. I couldn't ask for a better driving experience. If the question is, would I do this again? Absolutely. This is 100% worth the drive. It's 100% worth the awful gas mileage. It's 100% worth the less than comfortable seats. It's worth the harsh ride, and I could not possibly recommend it more. Because, I mean, I just came out of this forest and I just see these smoky mountains. I wish my camera was fully movable. This is something I think that every car person just absolutely has to do. I mean, look at this. I'm gonna roll my window down so hopefully you can see better. There's a car meet there. They're all just chilling at one of the pull-offs. I mean, it's amazing. And then on top of that, driving along in these like really wooded, really mountainous, really hilly areas, you get to hear your car in a way that you don't normally get to hear it. You get to hear it echoing through the hills. All of the pops and the downshifts and yeah, there just aren't enough words to describe how absolutely fantastic of an experience this is. There's another car meet. But I'm getting towards the Hollywood Car Museum now, so we're gonna go ahead and get to that. Dang, right off the bat, got this beautiful, beautiful R35 from Fast and Furious. This front splitter's seen better days, but man, look at that. That's super cool. Oh, and this is the Hummer H3 from Avengers. Interesting. Got another Fast and Furious car. That's cool. Man, that's pretty. Oh, look at that. I don't even think I need to say what this is from. I think everyone knows exactly where this R34 is from. And of course, this one kind of speaks for itself. It looks like they actually have quite a few of the Fast and Furious cars. We all know this one. Look at that. That's cool. Now, obviously, this isn't Fast and Furious. Look at the inside of the General Lee. It is wild how long these Chargers are. Oh man. Lamborghini Diablo. Man. That interior's seen better days, but of course the Batmobile. Old Batmobile. Gosh, this is beautiful. I've never been a huge GTR guy. I mean, I really like them, but I don't know, I feel like I see so many of them that they've kind of lost a little bit of their excitement. But still, I mean, that's just beautiful. Going upstairs, first thing you see is the Christine. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. I've never seen a 550 Spider in person. I wonder if this one's, is this real? Hold on. It looks like it. Wow. That is so cool. Now this one's hard to miss. There's a few cars in here I don't think really need any commentary or description. BR549. That's the old Andy Griffith cop car from the Andy Griffith show. Look at that. Look at that, that's cool. It's the Twister truck. Wrong answers only. What movie is this from? Wow. Now, it could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, I think they made the DMC DeLorean all the way up to like 2004, and they never changed body styles. They were all the same color. They all looked exactly the same. I don't know if that's 100% true, but for some reason I just remember the DMC DeLorean going up until 2004. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Man, look at that. Look at those rear wheels. Dang. Look at that. Wow. It's funny, these cars all look so incredible on the screen. They all look so perfect and so pristine in the movies, but in reality, they're really not. In fact, a lot of them are in really rough shape. When you get up close and personal with them, you kind of see some of the flaws. This actually isn't bad, but you see they were actually thrown together pretty quickly and on a limited budget. This is probably one of the most iconic Dodge Chargers in all of TV and movie history. Of course, minus, say, like the General Lee. And then you have all these Fast and Furious cars. And then Batmobile. And I guess this is the end of the tour. Got a part of kit here at the exit. That's cool, though. So that tour was pretty cool. I kind of was expecting it to be a little bit longer than it was, but I'm just kind of walking around Gatlinburg taking in the cars. I mean, there's just so freaking many of them. I know a few of the guys from the rally are here somewhere. In fact, I think they might be at Ober Mountain. Might have a look at that, but I'm gonna keep meandering around and see if there's anything neat. So I just left Gatlinburg. It was pretty neat. I mean, that's a really, really cool town. I am on a road though right now. I'm not 100% certain it's great for my car. But yeah, like I said, Gatlinburg was pretty neat. It was super, super packed, so it's kind of hard to do anything. But this road that I'm on is kind of crazy. I mean, I know it's probably not showing through the camera at all. This is a crazy steep grade. In fact, I think my fuel pump doesn't like it. My fuel pressure seems to be staying pretty steady, but it almost feels like when I'm going up like the really, really steep bits, it kind of breaks up a little bit. I think yeah, it might be taking fuel away from my fuel pump when I'm doing that, but This road is wild. Yeah, I feel that breakup on these really hot, like these really steep climbs. But the problem is, the reason I'm still going up is mostly because, well, I haven't found a suitable place to turn around yet. So I got it turned around, and there are bears, and please don't run alongside my car. I don't know if the camera picked that bear up, but he was running alongside the car. And yeah, I feel like if I piss one of them off, they're just gonna wreck my car. So I'm gonna creep down this hill and try to get back on the main road. What an adventure. I'm heading back to Pigeon Forge now, to the cabin. I think I'm gonna start kind of pre-packing because we've got a long drive tomorrow. And then we're gonna go up to the mountain, take some pictures, see some cool stuff. And then when we get back, we'll see if we can find a car meet to hit up. See if maybe we can find some cool people. Speaking of all the cars, it looks like there's a WRX here that I'm coming up on that is on his way back to Pigeon Forge, just like me. Of course, a Chevy Equinox just pulled out in front of me, which was not very cash money, but see if I can get alongside him. I know you guys can't really see it, but just take my word for it. But anyways, my battery's just about done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just finish driving the rest of the way to the cabin and start getting ready to go up the mountain, because I'm really looking forward to that.
2 hours later.
All right, so we are loading up. We're getting ready to go up the mountain. I just got my car cleaned up. The R8's going. Tyler, are you going? Dylan's going in his Camaro. Benny's going. So, huh?
You said my Camaro?
Oh, his C5, Tyler's Camaro, Coy's R8, Benny's SRT, and my Z06 are all going. And the light's starting to go, so we're gonna get to moving. 3 days ago, roughly 50 people set off in 26 cars from Dallas, Texas, to drive over 2,000 miles, all to experience an 11-mile stretch of road that many car enthusiasts view as being heaven on earth. And despite a few tires, turbos, and bits of bodywork lost along the way, all 26 cars managed to arrive safely in Tennessee. In just a few short days, I had driven more miles in my Z06 than many Corvette owners drive in an entire year. And as we made our way through the winding corners of Foothills Parkway, I couldn't help but feel a sense of pride in the fact that over the last 12 months, I had proven that the Corvette that I've been building for the last 4 years was not only fast enough to be competitive on track, but also reliable enough to take on a several thousand-mile-long auto rally. And in that moment, I couldn't have been happier with the car that I had built. That is, until I realized it was on fire. Smoke coming out of my hood vent. I've got smoke. I've got smoke.
Yeah, you're smoking.
Yeah, does someone have?
I don't have an extinguisher.
Something's burning.
Yep,
Something's
it is.
burning.
Yep, your header's. It's in half. It's in half. It's burning the wrap right here. Like that wrap right here? It was burnt right there. That wrap that's on that tube right there? That was burning. It just dropped to the ground.
Yeah, it's hot over here too.
It burned and it dropped to the ground.
I think it was a leaf, man. It was. Oh my god.
It just got on the header.
Holy Oh, I just had a heart attack. Holy crap. I just had one of the wildest scares of my life. We pulled off at this unbelievable vista here. And I thought my car was on fire, and it kind of was. That is the scariest freaking thing. I was like, what does that smell? And then I just see smoke. Yeah. I just like, what is it? What is going on? I was like, what am I smelling? And then I see out of my hood vent, I just see smoke billowing. I was like, holy crap. Oh my gosh. But check this out. We're here and we have this impromptu car meet. I don't know any of these people. We don't know any of these people. Impromptu car meet on the side of a mountain while someone is taking wedding pictures. I apologize, guys. I'm so sorry. We're having an impromptu car meet in probably one of the most beautiful places in the world. Guys, how unreal is this? Look at all these people that are here just recording and just having a good time. This is one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced in my life. And look at all these cars. This Mark V Supra, this BMW here, IS300, Benny's SRT4, Coy's R8, my Z06, Dylan's C5, Tyler's Pro Charge Camaro, Porsche. I mean, look at all this. And that actually brings me to something that I wanted to talk about. 3 days ago, we left Dallas, Texas to come up here to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. 26 cars left to come up here to drive an 11-mile road called the Tail of the Dragon. Now, every car guy knows the Tail of the Dragon. It's a bucket list road for everyone who's ever seen it. What I haven't talked about is that there was actually supposed to be 27 cars going. A friend of ours named Tiber, he goes by Red, he has a blue Civic Type R, and unfortunately back in March he was diagnosed with a stage 4 melanoma. As a result, he's had to undergo some really aggressive chemo and radiation. As a result, he wasn't able to drive his car. Doing a 26-hour round trip driving a modded car is a lot to ask of anyone. It's physically exhausting, it's mentally exhausting, and it's just a brutal experience. He was still going to be going with us though. He was going to be riding in Tyler's passenger seat. Unfortunately, even though 3 weeks ago he was cleared to travel by his physician, about 2 weeks ago he had to be admitted to the hospital because he had swelling in his brain due to the fact that, in addition to the melanoma, it seems that the cancer had spread to his brain, his lungs, and his colon. This has unfortunately been weighing pretty heavy on all of us, especially on Dallas, who's been his friend the longest. And shit, man, this is tough. I just wanted to take a moment and say that Red, we're thinking about you, and it's just not the same without you. So we've been filming, we've been talking and interacting with and learning about all these other people here from all over the country. This random little impromptu car meet on the side of a mountain. Absolutely, completely unplanned.
Dude, we rolled up on a freaking wedding party and 30, 40 cars rolled up on us.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We're gonna be leaving early tomorrow morning, so I guess this is kind of a fitting end to this whole series of videos. This has been the absolute most incredible experience. Like, it doesn't matter what I do throughout my life. When I'm old and my body's too tired to drive cars like this is gonna be one of the things that I'm gonna look back on and I'm gonna remember. I'm never gonna forget what it was like to chase an Audi R8 down the tail of the Dragon in my heavily modified Z06. The people that we've met here, the things that we've gotten to do are just absolutely incredible. On that note, I'm gonna close out this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drive safe and throw your car batteries in the ocean. I'll see you later. Bye.